Welcome back to more Vinland Saga. And this time we're gonna dive into episode 15. And yeah, just really quickly from the previous episode, thank you to everyone in the comments who let me know about like the current situation in the episode. Currently, or at least in the previous episode, they were already in the middle of England in the Mercia. I'm one of those people who is horrible in history and geography, so thank you very much for like the explanation. Cause I don't think I would have gotten it even if I rewatched the episode. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Alright, let's get into episode 15. Okay. And play. Is it going? Okay. Alright, so yeah, last episode was just so much information. I don't know if I'll like be able to finish talking about it. And I think, yeah, two episodes back in episode 13-ish, there was Lieve. You know how I was like, wait, do we know that guy? And then, there's a slave and what? Wait, no. Did... Okay, like, don't scare me. Is that the king? Like, who's? Oh, was that? Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, this was before, like, the three episodes back with the fire and everything. Okay, that's the king. I wasn't sure because, like, he's got scars on his back. Harold. Damn. I mean, I'm sure he is concerned about his son, but just I don't know the way he's speaking. Yeah, and yeah, I want to meet his brother Prince Harold. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, from the previous episode, Lief was shown, which I don't know why I didn't. Well, I do know why, because we haven't seen him for like the past 10 episodes or so. So, yeah, he was like off of my mind. So, when like you guys were telling me, oh, that's Liam, I was like, oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, he did tell like the mom and the sister Helga that like he was gonna look, but that was like 10 years ago or something. Oh, and yeah, he saw a slave that looked like Thorfinn, so that's why he was like worried. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait until like he and Thorfinn meet. Like, how is that interaction? Will he get his memories back? Because he still thinks of his dad from time and time, and he remembers his dad's like message of like you shouldn't fight. So but he hasn't gotten his revenge. But at the same time, Thorfinn is acting more and more like Ashkalad's men, even though he says himself like I'm not part of you guys. Yeah. And yeah, last episode with Anne, I don't think we'll see her again. Like I'm guessing. I think it was just showing her side of like like the sins and going to heaven and hell in the afterlife, and she didn't get to die, so she was. I mean, she's happy for her family. I hope they went to heaven, but like for herself, she was just like didn't have to be kept by the. Mhm. Man, this cold winter. I'm just remembering the last episode where, they had to kill all those people to survive, to get the food, to get the shelter. You could say it was like a mercy kill, but that's true. You let them go. Yeah. they're gonna eat and drink you out the whole the whole bar. Oh. So the war is coming close to an end, and I wonder, is he blind? Is that why his ears are more effective? Oh, for the priest to doubt love. Like this goes against all of the teachings, so it. Oh, what about his own father? Hmm. Oh wait, that was the girl. And oh, did she survive? And then did she report it? And then they're going to wait. Oh, if he can pinpoint that it's Ashkelon in them. Oh snap. He's going. Oh snap. Yeah, so Anne reported it. I was like, is she gonna appear? And does she have anything else? Yeah. Like he waited all winter. It's time to come out of hibernation. Let's keep this war going. Yeah. Yikes. Yeah, you gotta get out of there. We're just all gonna have to cram in close. Well, we could use the body heat. Unless we're leaving people behind. Oh, they know. That's a huge rabbit. Or maybe that's just the normal size. And it just looks long when it's like stretched out. Is he gonna follow? Oh, time to bond with Canute. Oh, oh, I love this like homely feel. It's like it's been a while. Well, look at like the look on his face, like the curiosity, like this new feeling that he hasn't felt in since he was a kid. And now we know too. Uh-uh. Don't throw it. Don't throw it. Damn. I'm having Sanji feels. No. Mm, I don't know. It's such a good idea to talk so much crap about Ashkelon. What are they gonna do to you? Oh my god. I mean, like, we know Ashkelon's not a good man, but when, oh my god. Like, are they gonna discuss what to do with Canute now? Because, like, oh, he's gonna teach Canute. Shiz. Yeah, he does need Canute to survive if he wants that treaty with the whales non-aggression pact to go through. So he needs Canute to be alive to take over as the next king. But Ragnar here is willing to die if there's too many men, so I'm guessing that's the reason, and they need Canute to leave the bird's nest to like grow and change for himself and all of Ashkalad men. So it's Harold or Canute. We haven't seen Prince Harold. Like I wonder. Like, oh, is that why he sent Canute out to war? The king of Denmark, his dad. And you remember earlier he was praying to God. He was like, all fathers love their children. Oh, chills. Damn. Rest in peace, Ragnar. Like I predicted he would have to die for Canute to grow, but I did not think it'd be Ashkala to do it though. Oh my god. I don't. Yeah. All he cares about was the food. All, I mean, not the food, but for His Highness, he wants to eat his Canute's food. Yeah, to cook the poultry. All that happy. Like if they could have gone to Vinland. Gosh, where do I even start? You make me whole. Anyway, so at the beginning, Thorkill is talking about how he came to this war just wanting to fight, and the war is coming to an end because I think like the English side is wanting to surrender soon, and he's just kind of upset that like since he fought for the England side, like he is losing. So he doesn't like to lose. He just wants to fight. And when one of the survivors, and she has reported, she saw that Ashkalad's men, everything that happened last episode, and she reported Danes occupying her village. And when the messengers tell Thorkill, like he's just excited. He's like, who? He's like, oh, 100, 200 Danes. Who would be in this cold, harsh winter? And he's like, of course, it's Canute and Thorfinn. At the very beginning of the episode, it seems like the King Sven was a bit worried about his sons, but it's kind of hard, but it's kind of hard to tell because I don't really know him. And when you get to the end of the episode, like you find out the true intentions of why he took his sons to battle. Like we haven't seen Harold, Prince Harold yet, so I'm not even sure about his side. Like no one talks about him. We kind of just saw like a little silhouette of him, when they were talking about how the two factions are not sure who's the next king of Denmark will be. Like, I'm not sure how like royalty works. In my head, I'm like the firstborn of the current king should be the next king, right? So I'm not really sure why there's like a divide, because I'm pretty sure they mentioned Canute is the secondborn and Harold's the firstborn. Yeah. It's just really sad to know Ragnar had to die for Canute to grow. After it's reported, the English are starting to come over to fight us. And, since it's really cold, it's like they couldn't really hear the enemy coming. And, like, this is one of the first time Ashkalad's plan has failed, because they didn't kill all the villagers, and they're like, how did this happen and everything. And when Ashkalad was saying, like, telling Bjorn, like, it's time to commence the plan, was the plan supposedly where they go to kill Ragnar? Because that's really sad. I guess they have to do it not just because for Canute to grow, but I think also because, like, they said they have 2 sleds. There's only so many people that can, like, stay in a sled. It's been 10 days, so I get it. They could only make 2 sleds. And through the middle of the episode, you could see Thorfinn got like some bunny, a hare, rabbit, and he's just trying to enjoy himself, mind his own business, and eat it. But, like, Ragnar, he's like, come on over, let's like have like a meal, and it's take forever to get him in, but he finally does. And it's nice having this like homely styled meal. The sun is still high outside, and it's just so nice to see Thorfinn. Even he's surprised. Like, you can see like this bewildered kind of look on his face, and like he's gulping down the food really fast. Like even the placement of everything is very neat. It's something like a mom would do. Canute with his like hair tied up, the setup of a loaf of bread, a soup. It's very, like I said, it's very neat, it's very pretty, like it's reminiscence of home. And having these 2 men talk about like just casual conversations about food, like, oh, it's kind of sad knowing we saw a young Canute just making his father some food. Like, he said it was his hobby, and his father just throws it aside. I'm just wondering, did he do that just because, like, a royalty shouldn't do this, or did he actually like hate his son? I don't think he actually hate his son, because he wouldn't have given his son 4,000 men for safety going on to Ragnar's death. Like, the 2 men that came to deliver the message, hey, we gotta go, and they're coming for us. And Ragnar, man, this man only cares about Canute. So he's just like, man, if you only prioritize everything, like, we have to like walk more into the snow, into I want to talk to Ashkalad. And as they're like leading him out, I'm like, it's just him and these 2 men. It's like eerily quiet, and the sun is setting, and Ragnar is just blabbing and like criticizing them the whole time, but they ain't saying anything back. And I'm like, this is kind of weird, because usually like maybe they would like talk back or tell him to shut up or something, but they're just like walking, and I'm just like, this is very creepy. And then like once they stop, and then they tell him, like, you realize that like the fighting is getting closer. And then at this moment I was like, oh shoot, he didn't do it. Like a spear just cuts through his back. And I would not have expected him to die like that. I thought, like, during battle, protecting Canute, and then Canute sees this, and then that would be his growth. But for Ashkalad to do this, man, like, you need to remember Ashkalad. I need to remember Ashkalad is not he's a bad person. This is what the Vikings do. It's like the past episode, you're kind of charmed by Ashkalad. He's a pretty cool man, right? But now it's like you're seeing more of him. Ashkalad still has some honor, so he's like, oh, I'll listen to your death wish. So when, like I said, Ragnar only cares about Canute, and he's telling Ashkalad, like, yeah, I need to tell you something about Prince Canute. His father sent him out there so he can pick who would be the next king. Ashkalad, he cares deeply for his people of Wales. So, he needs Prince Canute to survive, to be the next king, so he could go forth with the non-aggressional pact and, get a higher up position so he can guarantee everything will go safe and smoothly. Like, he needs Prince Canute, but if he needs Prince Canute to do what he needs to do, he needs to get rid of the mother bird that is protecting Canute. What's amazing about Ragnar is, even though, like, he's betrayed, like, you think, oh my gosh, Ashkalad, you killed me, but, like, the next thing he says is, like, you need to promise me Prince Canute will survive, So he's telling him everything, like, you know, my brother in exile, he's gonna help you out with the plans, whatnot. Just promise me to keep Prince Canute safe. Like, man, this man, great man, this guy. You know, it's just really sad that he doesn't get to see Prince Canute one last time at the end. Like when he's talking about, you know, making the food with Prince Canute, you know, I think that was for him. You know, it wasn't really for, I don't know, because I don't know if the King Sven would want another meal cooked for him. I think Ragnar cares about Canute. He's like, I just want to spend time with you. You know, you do what you want to do. You know, your Highness. In a way, I can't blame Ashkalad for doing that. He needs Canute to grow, and he needs to get rid of the mother bird. And you know, knowing like King Sven sent his son to for that, it kind of hurts because it goes back to like in the middle of the episode. I think the priest, you know, after all he's seen, he's starting to doubt like the Lord, the Father, God, and this upsets Canute. Like he's like, you should fear God, and you should, like, God loves us, and like, you know, father, like all fathers love their children, and like thinking back to that, and it kind of like, ooh, it touches something in your heart. Like it's like, does his father really love him? And yeah, that's pretty much it for this reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please let me know your comments, questions, thoughts down below. I'll be sure to read them, and see you guys for next reaction. Peace out.